good. So, let's do it. Go to quick.
Yeah, let's do it.
And change this one to the Rocket.
Rocket.
There we go, the Houston Rockets. And I'm going to be the Golden State Warriors. Okay, whatever. Houston Rockets versus Golden State Warriors. So I am the Golden State Warriors. And let's do it.
Brought to you by Sprite. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tip-off coming up shortly from Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors will be going up against the Houston Rockets.
So weird.
And for Houston, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, it's still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. We talk about Dwight Howard, three-time Defensive Player of the Year, slam dunk champ.
It's Houston facing the Golden State Warriors. Welcome to the NBA. Kevin Arlea with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg for 2K Sports for this Friday afternoon broadcast.
Or James Harden. James Harden, you suck with your beard.
Tip-off goes to Houston.
Wait, what?
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And so in the game for the Rockets, Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. Trevor Ariza out there with Smith, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And here's Golden State. Curry with a wide open look, drills it from outside. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble. Steph Curry last season was 7th in scoring and 3rd in total assists in the NBA. He had the 4th most three-pointers over a season in NBA history, a year after he had set the NBA three-point season record. Not too bad for Steph Curry.
Now, here is Harden. After the miss from Stephen Curry,
what the
Howard's shot is good.
Why are you guys not
You see
going
the
over
way
there?
he times his passes so well. That was a great assist.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by Howard. Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ariza kicks to Beverly. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shoots from the baseline. And again, Dwight Howard. Howard's got 6. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Beverly. Ariza at the elbow. He kicks it to Beverly. They get a hand on it. Now the Warriors moving it up. And Andre Iguodala with the slam.
How about that nice 1-2 punch there, guys? Great defensive play, and of course, it leads to the great basket in transition.
Love the attacking style there, Steve.
Here is Harden following the score by Golden State. Goes up the baseline. Howard can't hit.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Oh, shot!
3 on 3. And it's Ariza in the corner. Harden against Thompson. Harden, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Thompson misses.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Beverly with the ball. Curry meets him. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter.
The Rockets, to me, are an emerging factor in the West. Not 100% sold on them being championship caliber. I still think you got to give that front office a lot of credit.
I'm already losing
in
right
terms
now.
of what they got out
What
of
is
the superstar
this?
tandem of Harden and Howard. I think it's a strong foundation of scoring and defense.
No freaking way!
Rockets leading by 3.
How did he make that pass?
Harden dishes
That
to
was
Beverly.
sick.
And
You
it's
guys
Harrison
see that?
Barnes with the foul. That's his first foul.
Green pass to Barnes all the way over there to the three-point line.
And so here is Houston. Howard draws the double. Boy, the Rockets came out smelling like a rose, didn't they? Bringing in Howard, but some luck along the way, too. You remember the Chris Paul Lakers trade that was vetoed? Steve, the Rockets would have gotten Paul Gasol in the deal.
And then not Dwight Howard, because they wouldn't have had the cap room to absorb him. So, you know, they're probably glad that in hindsight that deal fell through, because Dwight Howard, the younger and more talented player, when you think about his comparison to Gasol. You know, Josh Smith is a very talented player, but if you have to pick his game apart, he's a bit of a tweener. You know, he's not really a power forward in a traditional sense, but not a three-man either. He's an athlete who can do a lot of different things, but so much depends on the players he has around him. It needs to be the right fit.
And with Smith playing at the 4, it used to be a luxury as he can defend players with his reach, but now, Clark, it's almost a necessity as he gets older, and his shot from outside isn't what it needs to be.
Well, in the modern NBA, Kevin, you know this as well as I do, you got to have perimeter threats, and if you play him at the 3, it can put you at a real disadvantage.
Yes!
And that trip coming up empty. Missing
guys,
both.
if you guys don't know, I'm
Warriors
going to
last
say
season voted the most fun team to watch in the NBA. Easy to see why. Arguably the greatest shooting backcourt in NBA history.
No, not today, James Harden.
Gets it to go on the assist by Beverly.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Let's go, quick Thompson. Let's go.
Beverly with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And you watch the Warriors club.
Oh, that's
having
two
fun
people.
playing out there.
That's two
Great
people
chemistry
that like.
on the floor and in the locker room.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a college atmosphere.
It does.
I mean, their harmony and chemistry is outstanding. A lot of youthful enthusiasm. And remember, despite their success, this is still one of the youngest teams in the league.
Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 6 rebounds in the game. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin McHale had a few moments for me. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Howard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, my God.
Howard's got 8.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
Different look here for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Andre Iguodala. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Warriors trail by 4. The dish to Barnes.
Oh,
The pass to Bogut.
Houston.
Golden State moving it around. Barbosa.
What was that?
Off target from outside. Rockets have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
That's my brother putting music on.
Here's Brewer. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brewer's got his first basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yeah, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
How did I freaking travel? What? Hold on, gotta go charge my. How was that a travel? What? How was that a travel? No way.
36 seconds left to play in the first. Leone passes to Jones.
Nice.
And now running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run up.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So solid defense on the ball, that's the key.
Now here's Terry. And the call will be against Sean Livingston. 19 seconds left here in the first quarter. They set the pick. Maniunas kicks to Brihione.
No.
A second chance effort. That is good.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some
Guys,
hard
please
work
like
on the
the
glass
video
there.
to see if I
And
would
the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Oh, what? What? How's that backboard violation? What the frick? I didn't even go out that line. Ah, for
Just 4
God's
seconds
sake.
left in the first quarter of the game. The wide open look here for Terry.
I got it.
And that does it for the first quarter. The Rockets on top, leading by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Nice shot, Curry. Let's go. James Harden. You bastard!
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter. Really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, playing in the
Let's
West can
go,
be
I'm
hard.
ready.
That's what was impressive about where the Rockets ended up. They didn't rely on their bench a whole lot. They really rode their starters.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Corey Brewer is out there with Maniunas. And there's Terry. Then it's Jones. And it's Brihione in at the 2. Now here's Terry.
All right, come on.
This is De Brewer. Pass to Terry. Puts up a 3. And the shot is good.
What?
As you said, Clark, Rockets did well against the rest of the conference and really didn't have a deep rotation.
Usually that can catch up to a team, but the Rockets starters were able to stay healthy
Yeah, of course,
and
you
log
know.
big minutes last year, and it's why they nabbed that 4th seed in the West.
And so here is Houston. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. Kicks to Brewer. And a foul calls
What?
the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What is
The
this?
Warriors packing Oracle
I'm not
with plans
ready
for a new arena on the San Francisco
Alright.
waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine one of the great fan bases in all of basketball.
Oh, come
Change
on.
of location from their original
What
intended
is
spot on the
this?
piers, the spot known as Mission Bay, about
Yes,
a
this
mile
is
south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Leandro Barbosa. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Oh, get
Okay, well, let's
red.
check in with Doris Burke reporting
Foul.
from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, Dwight Howard's certainly excited to be in Houston. He said, having guys like Hakeem and Kevin McHale on my side, I can't lose. They're going to really stay on top of me, and that's what I want. Olajuwon said, I'm like a kid in a candy store. He has the power. Now we're adding finesse to that power. A scary thought, Kevin.
He could be unstoppable, Doris. Thanks.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors have faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political,
I heard Klay Thompson
bureaucrats,
is the
financial
best.
issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much
Yeah.
gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
And here's Harden after the three-pointer from Klay
Thank
Thompson.
you.
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can't connect from short range.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
6, 7, 8.
And for the Warriors, a new line called the Central Subway, under construction, is expected to have a stop a block away from the
Let's
new
go.
arena. So really good
He's
public
a
access
boxer.
when that happens. And that's really good to hear,
Let's
especially for Oakland
Let's
fans
see.
still hoping to attend the game.
And here's Beverly after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And Howard with the
Oh.
stuff.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
And for those of you
I was
just
just
joining us, we're
looking.
almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Wait, what? What was that?
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. So, Kevin, changes already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thanks again, Doris.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
I want to break my chair so bad.
Now here's Beverly. D right on him. He feeds it to Ariza. Harden outside. Passes it to Beverly. A second chance effort.
What an ugly second quarter for him so far. He's starting to press a little bit out there. Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Warriors trail by 6.
Well, you look at Patrick Beverly, and I think he embodies the phrase Chicago tough. And he's relatively unknown growing up and hooping in the playgrounds of West Chicago. He's always played the game with an edge, though, and that served him well as an NBA player.
Good. Timeout called the Warriors.
Patrick Beverly is absolutely a hound dog defensively. He's got so much pit bull in him and how he goes about defending people at that guard spot. He's not a big playmaker or scorer. He's basically a three-point shooter and a defensive specialist.
Stolen by Harden. Out of bounds. Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Beverly dishes to Howard. Houston moving it around. Beverly the pass to Smith. 4 on the clock. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Warriors with possession here. 8-point game. And the Warriors miss again. And Patrick Beverly, a nice find for the Houston Rockets, makes an ideal pairing with Harden in the backcourt.
Yeah, he sure does, Kevin, because he's tough, he's defensive-minded. He's a good complement to Harden, and I think any team in the league would love to have him just because of that toughness and that competitive desire.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Rockets.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. The long distance three is there. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
That's now a dozen straight points coming off wide open three-pointers.
You know what it looks like to me out there, guys? I mean, it looks like All-Star Weekend out there. We know how much defense is played there. It's actually offense during the All-Star Weekend, no D.
The Rockets have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, not everybody was happy with Dwight Howard signing in Houston. The Rockets starting center, Amir Ashiq, was not shy about expressing his displeasure. And, you know, I think that hung over the team for a while. And it wasn't until late in the season that was kind of put to rest.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. That one is no good. And early on last season, the Rockets tried starting Dwight Howard and Ashiq together, but it didn't last.
Well, it worked defensively, Kevin, but on offense, there just wasn't enough floor spacing. So from that point on, Kevin McHale would only use that combination against certain matchups. But for the most part, he went with a smaller format.
checked in for Klay Thompson.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential, both things that have plagued this team.
And that one misses.
When you look at the free throw disparity for the Warriors, not the most surprising stat. They're more of a jump shooting team than a slashing team. But if you're going to settle for jump shots, then you can't also turn it over at a high rate. I think that's where they have to improve.
Now, here is Smith. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From deep three-point range, Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there.
And Steph Curry, an all-star starter last season, but he also led the league in turnovers, Clark, with over 4 a game.
Well, the other side of that coin is he did set a career high in assists as well, but there's no question when you talk about him solidifying his place among the elite point guards in the league, and the turnover numbers have to come down, and I'm sure he'll work on it. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
Beverly, the teardrop falls in. Beverly's got 5.
And that bucket adds to what's been a big differential in points in the paint between these two teams.
Defensively, the intensity just hasn't been there. They've got to pick up the pace.
Now, here is Harden. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Howard can't hit. There's the feed to Curry. A 3-ball. Count the bucket. Yes! 12 points for him.
That is not an easy shot right there. He had to get it off over a taller defender.
A little bit of a rainbow 3, but like you said, it had to be with the size mismatch.
On the wing, Harden. Puts it up from 17. Buries the jump shot.
A nice piece of work there. Find a little space and pull the trigger.
Here's Curry. 3 from the inbound. No good.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
And that concludes the first half. Rockets lead by 8. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play within the offense. You know? And we've been doing a better job on the defensive end, and I think tonight we came out with the right mentality. We just got to keep it up.
Dwight, thank you. They know they've got their hands full, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
I'm doing good. All right, let's see. What we got? Oh, Howard, Dwight. That's interesting. That's not bad.
And now the third quarter about to get going.
We're seeing the Warriors unable to defend against Howard.
He's got 10 rebounds and the 1 steal. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
Yeah, it's really been something, Clark. The energy that he's brought, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and first guy back defensively as well.
Warriors trail by 8.
The Rockets, of course, at the forefront or van.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back, guys.
As far as advanced analytics go. Some in the NBA have scoffed, but hey, they're doing something right.
Steph, Clay, and Dre on the perimeter. Harrison Barnes is out there with Draymond Green. That's the Warriors' 5. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And as you guys know, the Rockets at the forefront technology-wise, too. You see coaches with electronic tablets.
Well, they installed flat screen monitors in the locker room, highlighting stats and videos for players. So, they're trying to close the loop and create that line of communication between the numbers crunchers and the players themselves. Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
And I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch four and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? Really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got 12 points in the game. Houston leading by 6. For Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be, and they brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that that'd be a boon for him, as he would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular, and could really thrive.
Yeah, and the change in role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. And, I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
Now Harden, after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Howard's shot is good.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and I'll tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
The play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Feeds it to Thompson. Beyond the arc. That's good. Thompson's got 15 points.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Timeout called the Rockets.
Steph Curry known for his great shooting, and rightly so, but a well-rounded player. In fact, he tied for second in the NBA last season with 3 triple-doubles.
Howard against Green. Howard kicks to Harden. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And Steph Curry's first triple-double, how about this? It happened early last season, and it only took him 3 quarters of play. In what was an early statement game for the Warriors against the hapless Sixers, Steph showed them who was in charge that night.
Green dishes to Thompson. Goes up the baseline, and he gets the bucket. Thompson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Rockets leading by 7. Harden outside. Kicks it out to Ariza. He dishes it to Howard. Smith trying to break loose. And it's blocked by Curry. It's Thompson off the drive. Green, the pass to Thompson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Talk about great numbers for Thompson. He has 17 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of just how many of those he's hit.
And Steph Curry, Steve, one of the best rebounding point guards in the NBA throughout his young career.
Yeah, not the strongest or the most explosive athlete, but incredible coordination and anticipation. And so his feel for the game allows him to figure out where to be before everybody else on the floor.
Now here's Terry. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And some nice passing there by Houston. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Warriors on D, trailing by 5. Fires the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Thompson's got 13 points in just this quarter. Rockets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Terry kicks to Monteudis. tries it from 9, and the shot is good. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Thompson for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
And we've seen a few mix-ups defensively out there on the perimeter.
More than a few. I mean, the open looks they've allowed from long range have turned into a lot of points.
Brewer's shot is off.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
For the lead, Thompson misses. Rockets have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Well, everyone knew that the Warriors were going to be a team on the rise after their deep run in 2013. Steve, you saw it firsthand, and they climbed to the ranks of the best in the West in 2014.
Well, they didn't end up where many hit home, which would have been in the top 4 of the conference, but they were powerful at times and tough to stop. And in the West, they still finished 6th. Just shows you the depth of the conference. What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
It's tipped, and so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
Well, that was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Golden State. Pablo Prigioni, he's checked in for Houston. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And now a 7-point Houston lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Rockets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And another thing they're doing is really taking advantage of fast break opportunities, scoring some easy baskets.
You know, and to be fair to the Warriors, 6th in the West is still a pretty significant accomplishment when you consider how many really good teams are out there in the Western Conference. A 50-win season is great, but when it only gets you the 6th seed, that's the problem.
Warriors trail by 10. Now Lee inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Houston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
And for the Warriors, yes, they finished 6th in the West last year, but they can compete with anyone in the conference with their shooting. In fact, they hit about 40% of their threes against Western Conference teams last year.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Thompson. And they're on the break, pushing it up. Now here is Bogut. Defense is right there. And pushing it up is Houston Rockets again in transition. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Rockets have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. Free throw no good for Terry. Warriors have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Barbosa's shot is off. And there's Terry. He has 5. Tries from 10. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. And now a 12-point Houston lead. Now here is Bogut. Here's Thompson. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 6 rebounds in the game. The open shot by Brewer. No good on that last second attempt there.
Oh, come on.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top, ending the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This was an exceptional pass, guys, and we see the result. It hits him in stride, and bam, the slam dunk.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Terrence Jones is down low with Howard. Beverly and Harden man the backcourt. And it's Brewer in at the small forward. Now, here's Brewer. The offensive rebound. Howard can't hit. The drive by Iguodala from 15 feet away. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. So for the Rockets, Smith checked in for Terrence Jones. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Brewer.
Stop it.
Are you playing against the computer?
No.
Smith left side. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. Warriors trail by 15. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Dogs, go put on the floor.
For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter.
I want to break the level.
Harden has a wide open look. Here's Howard. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know, rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor.
Houston leading by 17.
Oh, no, I'm not making this.
Harden draws the double.
Guys, write in the comments below. Hashtag
Now
get
here's
better
Beverly.
Arthur.
Not a lot of room. Here's Smith. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Livingston, that's good.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
Livingston. Or Swishes.
Harden outside.
What the frick is it,
He
Colby?
kicks to Howard. Harden left side. Another miss by Harden.
Been a poor shooting performance for him today, but luckily for them, a lot of his teammates have come through.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be an Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Now a timeout called by Houston. Go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Kevin McHale address his team. He said to them, the lead we've got now is nice, but I want to make it even nicer. This is when we put the hammer down. It doesn't look like he's ready to back off just yet, guys.
All right, Doris. Now here's Beverly. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in.
Oh, yeah, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson! Woo!
And it's the Warriors with the ball.
What?
It's a 16-point game. It's stolen by
the ball
Green.
get wrecked.
And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that.
I take the ball back.
To become a bigger part of the offense.
I play.
Knocks
Good
it
attack.
loose. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Oh! Look at who's taking the ball. Ready for a shot.
While they're trailing?
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
James
Look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
And so here is Houston. The Warriors making the shot. And here is Howard. And he gets it to go. Howard's got 4 points this quarter. Warriors trail by 14. On its way from Curry for 2. And there the Warriors now with another bucket.
Oh, what a sweet stroke from Curry on that one.
Rockets have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Harden kicks to Beverly. Back to Harden.
Let's go.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Green with the rebound.
You know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
For 3. And Iguodala gets it to go in.
Let's go, threes, my
Shots
boy.
finally dropping for them in bunches. And I'll tell you what, the complexion of this game has totally changed.
You know, that kind of offensive eruption was the only thing that was going to get them back into this one.
Thompson misses.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Howard dishes to Beverly. Howard in the post. He's against Green. That's good. Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 11. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter.
Let's go. It's already 1 minute.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's his first 3 of the second half. Really lighting it up beyond the arc in the first.
Rockets lead by 8. Beverly up top. He's covered by Thompson. And Beverly kicks to Harden. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
No, I got a foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Curry against Harden. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. That's now 8 points for James Harden. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Curry with a wide-open look. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, they've really won the battle of the boards in this one, Kevin. Take a look at what Harden's been doing. He has 8 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
We're the comment
Some of these
below
passes have been absolutely beautiful.
Get good, Arthur.
That free throw good from Harden.
You need that. Come on. No! Gosh, dang it. Dang it.
Those rush hour handles.
No!
Down in isolation or running the pick and roll. He keeps that thing on string. He shows a lot of desire when he's fighting for that tough board. And his length doesn't hurt either.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Howard. He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing boards. You know, Dwight Howard had started 6 straight All-Star games until last season. The new balloting system with 2 backcourt players and 3 frontcourt players resulted in Blake Griffin and Kevin Love in the starting lineup. Howard felt slighted. He thinks that centers are kind of getting the short end of the stick here.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth.
You guys heard that? Put it in the comments right now.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ariza passes to Harden. Lays up and puts it in.
I hate you.
And the Rockets lead by 15. And you remember Howard last season created a mock commercial asking people to save the centers.
Yeah, you know, as usual, Dwight Howard finding a way to have fun with it
I
in
thought
bizarre
Kobe would work.
fashion. That's part of who he is. But I think the underlying issue is a true one. The age of the lumbering pivot man in the NBA seems to be slowly going towards extinction.
2 shots.
2 shots?
And the first one drops. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Houston with a big group substitution here. Jones checked in for Howard. Moniunas comes in for Josh Smith. Jason Terry is checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverly. And both free throws good for James Harden. 24 seconds left in the game. Livingston dishes to Lee. They need this, and that's going to be a treble.
He's not doing them any favors making those kinds of mistakes.
Especially now. I mean, every possession is so important for him.
Just get out of here, James Harden. Sit the fudge down.
Rockets have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Here's Prigioni. So we see Houston taking the W here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game.
Well,
Doris,
I
take
hope
it away.
you guys enjoyed this
Thank you, Kevin Dwight. What a terrific performance, both scoring and rebounding the basketball. What enabled you to have such a major impact tonight?
Just thank God, you know, that I'm healthy and I'm able to do all the things I can do on the floor because of him. So my objective tonight was just to come out and win.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwight Howard.
Frick. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, smack the like button, subscribe to my channel, comment below whatever you want to think about this video. And I'll see you guys later. See ya!